Welcome to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection since 1991. I'm Linda Karnauskas, and I want to thank you for joining us on this Friday, July 22nd. We have an informative show for you today. First, we'll be visiting with Roseanne Kubicek, who is in charge of the Little Missile Summer Festival, and we're going to get updated all about that. And then later on, we're on location with Doug Zerngibble at Viron. We're going to get a peek inside and see what happens at Viron. Today is Friday, and it's a special day of the week because we recognize our sponsors. The Owatonna Today Show thanks the following sponsors of this program. Our premier sponsors, City of Owatonna, Express Employment Professionals, and Owatonna Public Utilities. Our primary sponsors are Amy Swain Hearing Centers, Anytime Fitness, Fairway Foods, Little Theater of Owatonna, Owatonna Foundation. Our interlude sponsors are Bremer Bank, Brenda Bednar Mortgage Office, Glenn Mager and Michael Mager of the Brick Mager Funeral Home and Medford Funeral Home. Carlson, Branstead and Company CPAs, ERA Gillespie Real Estate, Fairview Animal Medical Center, Horizon Eye Care, Owatonna Business Incubator, Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, Steele County Historical Society, Steele County Transitional Housing, the Third Hand Video Productions, Triam Graphics, TPS Insurance. We hope you will support these fine Owatonna businesses that support the Owatonna Today Show, and please say thanks to them as you see them out and about. If it weren't for them, the show wouldn't be able to continue, so we're grateful for their support. And we're always looking for new sponsors of the show, so if you are a business and would like more information about becoming a sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show, please contact our show producer, Leanne Alt, at 390-5751. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back to hear all about the Little Missile Summer Festival, so please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Dr. Beth Giltvet.
And I'm Dr. Nick Vincelli of Horizon Eye Care.
We want you to see what you love and love how you see. We're proud sponsors of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. And we're here visiting with Roseanne Kubicek. Hi, Roseanne. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And you are are you the organizer of the Little Missile Summer Festival?
Well, I'm one of the organizers, yes.
Okay. How many are there?
Oh, there's different groups that are in charge of different things, so probably a total of 10, 12.
And then you head them all up and
kind of oversee what they're doing, yes.
Wow, so you're a busy lady.
I am.
And you do this every year for thousands of people
yes.
that attend. Do you work outside the home?
I am retired now.
Okay, but still, big job.
Right.
And it's nice that you take that on. So
I enjoy doing it.
It takes a lot of pulling. Now, are you here from Owatonna? Are you here from the area?
I grew up actually right next door to Little Missile, and now I live by Hope.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the festival itself. Where is it located exactly?
Okay, the Little Missile Festival is at the Holy Trinity Catholic Church, which is south of Owatonna. And you used to be able to go out on County Road 45 about 8 miles and then go 2 miles east. However, County Road 45 is closed at this time for construction. So you can come out on the freeway, 35W, to the Hope exit, and then follow County Road 4, and you'll find it.
Okay. And to follow the detour signs?
You can follow them. You go out, they take you out to Highway 218 to Bixby and then coming.
Okay, great. And it is actually on the campus of the church there?
There's the church and the school building there, yes.
Okay, great. Now, and the date of it is?
Is a week from this Sunday, which is July 31st. Okay. It's always the last Sunday in July, this year being 5 Sundays in July, it's July 31st.
And the hours that it would be on?
We start out with a polka mass at 10 a.m. and then the rest of the festival goes from 11 till 5.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit, what does Little Missile mean in Czech?
It means wistful thoughts.
Isn't that something? And
Yes.
here they have this wonderful festival.
Yes.
It really is kind of a unique feeling when
Yes.
you hear that.
Well, in Litomyšl, actually, the people that came from Litomyšl in Czech Republic started the community of Litomyšl here in Steele County.
Wow, and that was back in the 1800s.
Yes.
Yeah. And when did the actual physical church get built?
Well, the one we have now was built in 1940, and it was built with the farmers' rocks from the area, so it's a stone church.
Okay, great. So we have this wonderful festival coming on,
Yes.
and exactly, besides the board or the people that help organize it, how many families are involved?
We have 140 families in our parish, and just about all of them are able to help with the festival unless they've got another commitment that day, but most of them help.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea how many people attend the festival every year?
It's hard for us to decide that because we don't have an admission charge. We estimate several thousand, but I don't know. We've never really counted them, I guess.
Okay. So what are some of the Czech traditions that are going to be going on with the festival?
The polka mass is one of them. That starts at 10, and it's called the Litomanius group that provides that. And they are people that either have been in the parish or are relatives of parishioners, and they do a super job. And then we also have, north of the church on the bandstand, we have 2 different Czech bands, the Dan Stursa band and the Czech Lights from the Montgomery, New Prague area. And then by the school we have Hans Horman, and he has a lot of the polkas and so on that he plays.
So a whole lot of polka dancing going on the premises, right?
There can be, yes.
Now, will that be just in the grass or pavement or asphalt?
Well, we don't have an actual dance floor, no, but we do have a tent where people can sit comfortably and listen to the music.
Mm-hmm. Now, forgive me, but I have to ask, what exactly is a polka mass?
A polka mass is using the church songs and changing them to polka music, the rhythm of the polka music.
Wow. So I guess people might be sitting in church
Right.
listening to Father talk, and they're just kind of bouncing around, huh,
Yeah.
waiting for the day.
And our church is handicapped accessible as well as air conditioned.
Great. Now, the proceeds from the festival, where do they?
The proceeds, well, we used to have our school, St. Isidore School, but now that has closed. So we are now using the proceeds to maintain the building there and maintain the church building, as well as we have a very active faith formation program right now for the youth, and our youth, we have a youth choir, and so we have a lot of activities like that the money goes to now.
So unlike most churches that have the church and then they have the classrooms attached and everything, it's just that you have the church and then you have the school.
School building.
So the
yeah.
school's being used in the same way,
That's
only
right.
it's not attached.
That's right. That's
and
it.
all the reach out and the fun programs.
Right.
Well, let's get back to the festival, and as far as food going to be offered there, it sounds like there's a whole lot going on.
There is. We are having, in this church basement, from 11 until 2, we will be serving ham sandwiches and turkey sandwiches along with very good potato salad and beans and pies and filled biscuits. And then we will also have, outside, there will be pork ribs, pork burgers, brats, hot dogs, walking tacos, root beer floats, beer, pop, just about anything you'd like.
You know, I've just met you, and we're talking here a few minutes, and when you say good potato salad, you've said that several times this morning. I have to believe it's good. It's really good. I'm going to want to try it because it's what makes it good, or is it a secret?
It's we have it catered by Jan Pedersen from Superior Foods, and she has very good potato salad.
Well, doggone it, I'm going to try some if I get out there. So that's great. Now let's talk about this pastry in front of you here. What is that called?
Yeah, these are filled biscuits, bukti we call them, and we make prune, poppy seed, and apricot ones. And we actually made 300 dozen of them on last Saturday, and we sold all those already for pre-sales. And now we are going to be making them again on the Friday before the festival, and then put them in an air-conditioned room and sell them then on Sunday. They're $9 a dozen, and they're very, very popular.
Wow! And so, how many people did it take to make 300 dozen?
We actually counted, and there was about 60 of us there. So,
whoa!
Yeah, we had a lot of young people, a lot of men, a lot of former parishioners. It was just great.
And you have to let it. Don't you have to let the
Yes.
dough rise?
Yeah, they start mixing the dough at 6:30 in the morning.
And then
And
how long?
people come in between 7:30 and 10:30 to roll, and then we bake them. And we were out of there. We were done by around 2:30.
Wow. So then somebody has to plan a lunch for all the people
Yes.
that are making the
Yes.
the pastry.
Carol
correct?
Prokopik has been the chairman of it this year, and she's been doing a super job. So,
Now, I know you head up the committee, so you do that. And tell us what some of your other jobs are. with
well,
that.
I actually I help with the advertising, but I also help with getting a lot of the donations, and we've gotten some great ones. We've gotten the Chanhassen Dinner Theater. We've gotten just a wonderful. And then I also help with this raffle, which we have 71 prizes, and it's $3 a ticket. And the first prize is $500. The second prize is 1 week of summer day camp at Camp Pillsbury. Third prize is $250 from Advantage Cabinets, and then the fourth and fifth prizes are a $250 Steve's Meat Market gift certificate from John and Lynn Schiller. So they're wonderful prizes. I hopefully everybody's seen these already because somebody's tried to sell them to them.
Yeah. You said the top prize valued at
It's $500.
yeah, and
Yes.
overall a total of over $4,000 in prizes.
Yes.
So you're a busy gal.
Yes.
And you got all those people. You just keep telling them you're having good potato salad, and they sure whatever you need there, Rose. Right?
And we also have a lot of other games that adults can play, that children can play. We have live pony rides. We have the popular root beer barrel game. Where we wrap root beer barrel candies, like 10,000 of them, and over half of them have prizes in them. Some of the prizes will be a bike, there will be coolers, there will be luggage, lots of good gift certificates. And then also the children's games have wonderful prizes. We have bingo, we have pull tabs, we have lots of prizes or games for every age.
Now, besides everything else you do, there's something that you just love to do. And what else is that third thing that you do?
As far as
the games.
Organize the Red Bear Barrel game? Yes,
Yeah.
I organize all the prizes, get the prizes and organize the prizes for that, yes.
Now, and you like the root beer barrel game.
I do.
Now tell me, what is the root beer barrel game? I've never played.
It's where we wrap Red Bear Barrel candies, they're the Brock's Red Bear Barrel candies, and wrap them in aluminum foil. And then we have a number that corresponds with the prize that we give out, and people love to play it. They just have a ball playing it.
Well, yeah, and then you get a candy. You
Yeah,
just put it in your pocket.
right.
You're a winner either
That's
way.
right, that's
so, what do the games run in price-wise, or is there?
They're 50 cents each. The games are, each Red Bear Barrel is 50 cents. The kids' games are 50 cents each. I'm not sure what they charge for the bingo or the pull tabs either. I think they're either $1 or 50 cents. We'll have a dime toss game. We'll have a carpet ball game. We have engines that we'll be running. We have a shuttle that goes from the church to the parking lots, or to the parking. We have a wonderful silent auction and used bit sale in the school. There's over probably 200 items for the silent auction, one of them being Twins tickets. We have Chanhassen tickets that we'll be selling chances on under the tent with the Red Bear Barrel game. What else do we have?
A lot.
A lot.
One thing that I was so surprised when I asked you about the polka mass, I said, and you said you had never been, and why is that?
Because I'm busy organizing the morning before.
You're busy that day. Well, thank you. And again, it's on July 31st, Sunday?
Yes, Sunday,
correct?
July 31st, yes.
And what are the times?
We start out with the 10 o'clock polka mass, and then from 11 to 5 is the rest of it.
Thank you for your dedication to the festival.
Thank you.
You want to go out and have a good time. We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us. Again,
The River Springs Water Park at 3065 St. Paul Road is open for the summer. Come with family and friends to enjoy the many features the water park has to offer. Open swim hours are listed on the screen. For more information on daily specials, programs, and large group packages, visit our website, call the water park at 774-7370, or find them on the River Springs Water Park Facebook page. Make a big splash this summer at the River Springs Water Park.
Amy Swain Hearing Centers is a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. I'm Dr. Amy Swain, and I want everyone to hear better.
I'm Dan Branstead of Carlson Branstead & Company, Certified Public Accountants. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
At Triumph Graphics, we think beyond ink. That's why you should make us your source for creative concept, design, print, mail, and web. Check us out today at triumphgraphics.com.
Hello, my name is Katie Marshall. A year ago, my family and I became homeless. We were scared and alone. Today, with the help of Steele County Transitional Housing and generous donors like you, my family and I are safely housed. I am working, going to college, paying my rent on time. My children have a warm bed to sleep in every night. My family and I are so grateful for this second chance. Please help others in need by donating to transitional housing today. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We are on location at the Viron company here in Owatonna, and as you can see behind us, they're putting on a huge addition, and we're here speaking with Doug Zerngebel, who is the Director of Maintenance and Facilities here at Viron. Thanks for having us out today, Doug.
Thanks for being here.
Why don't you share a little bit about yourself to our viewers?
So I've worked at Viron for the past 25 years, starting out as an engineer and then going into the role as one of the area managers, and then the last 5 years in this position as Director of Maintenance and Facilities.
And I bet it's been a huge undertaking with all the growth.
Yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's been a lot of fun.
Could you share a little bit about Viron's history?
So Viron started back in 1970 by Jim Martineau. The facility size was 45,000 square feet and it had 20 employees. So over the past 46 years and 20 some additions, we're at roughly 1.6 million square feet.
Wow, quite a growth.
Yes.
As facilities and maintenance director, what does your job entail exactly with the machinery and the facilities?
So on the maintenance side of it, my guys are responsible for all the equipment, making sure it's maintained, the PMs are done. On the facility side, if there's any changes or additions needed, I get involved, work with the contractors to make sure everything goes as planned.
So we're making, building all and adding on all these buildings. What is the product line? How many products does Viron produce?
Well, most of the products that Viron produces is an insulated unit, which is what you see on the outside of buildings. But Viron cuts the glass, Viron heat treats the glass. It then can go to coatings or it can be laminated, and then the final product is brought to IG, where we actually insulate the unit, and that is shipped to our customer.
And why do you suppose Viron's products are so in demand?
Well, I think it's definitely our quality. Quality is number one for us. We have our own coatings, so we can offer things that our competition can't offer. That's probably our two number one things.
And I suppose is there a lot of training that goes on for the different lines that the employees work?
Yes, every employee when they join Viron go through an onboarding program. It's 2 weeks. They have a week of classroom training, and then they actually have a week of training on the floor prior to actually doing their job.
How many employees are here in Owatonna?
We have 1,500 employees. We operate 24/7, so it's a bunch.
What other Viron plants are there in the U.S.?
So we have two other locations in the U.S. We have St. George, Utah, and then Statesboro, Georgia, and then we also have a facility in Brazil called Glassic Viron.
And are you international? Are the products international?
Yeah, we ship, I don't know the exact number, but like 10% of our products goes outside of the United States.
Now, here with the building and all that, what do you do with the machinery that's designated for here? Is it all a timing issue? Do you coordinate that as well?
Yeah, I work with the engineers and the other maintenance staff, and we put together a plan. Here's when the building will be ready to receive the equipment, so we purchase it or place the order so that when the building's ready, the equipment comes in.
Could you So Doug, what is going on behind us here with this addition?
So this addition is 240,000 square feet. What will be operating in this area will be 2 cutting lines. We'll have 3 tempering furnaces that are all connected together. Then this will allow us to go from our current limitations in an IG unit of 96 by 165 all the way up to 130 inches by 236.
Could you explain briefly an IG unit?
Oh, I'm sorry. IG unit is an insulated unit, which again is what's in the wall.
Okay, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, so prior to this this building addition going up, we actually added on 2 other parts last year, another 140,000 square feet, and removed a building that used to sit right here.
Do you think we could go see a peek on the process in the manufacturing area?
Sure, let's go do it.
We have relocated inside one of the production facilities. Doug, could you take us through a process of once an order comes into Viron, how is the glass produced?
Sure, so once the order is released to the floor, the glass is cut to size, then the glass goes to heat treating, where they heat treat the glass, and then it can either go to coatings and get one of our 50 plus coatings, or it can go to laminating. Once it's through those processes, then it's brought to insulating, where the two units are brought together, one coated light and one non-coated light with a metal spacer to create the insulated unit. That's the process you see behind us.
Is this what we're seeing right here?
Yeah, so the glass is loaded on the line, the coated light is deleted, it's brought to this area here called the build station, and this is where they install the metal frame. It goes through a press, and after the pressing, it goes to a robot that actually fills the cavity with silicone on the edges.
I see up there's some, is that suction cups?
No, those are rollers. That's a guide beam. So depending on how high the unit is, the glass that raises and lowers travel on the edge. So we have minimal glass contact with the equipment.
What size pieces of glass are we seeing right there?
I'd say it's probably 70 by 120. As I previously mentioned, this line is our largest line today. It can run a 96 by 165. With our new addition being completed, installation of our new insulating line, we'll be able to build a 130 by 236 inch unit.
How many windows would you say come through here?
Well, through the department, we run on an average 12 to 13,000 insulated units a week, which is roughly 300 to 350,000 square feet through this department. So that means cutting the departments upstream. In some cases, have to cut two lights, so anywhere from 600 to 700,000 square feet going through those departments.
So total square footage of glass produced?
350,000 roughly through this department.
This department?
Just this department.
Wow, so there's no way of knowing what other areas are.
Well, the other areas, like I said, cutting has to cut two lights, so they can produce anywhere from 600 to 700,000 square feet.
Now I see that there's some computers there and all that. Is there a setup that's done?
When the order's on the floor, they come down here. They've got specific things they have to do, like certain sight lines, certain spacer widths. So the work order has all that information. We have online scanning, so if there's a defect on the unit, they can actually see it back here.
Okay.
And they can go to the light of glass and say, oh, is that a defect or not? And then either reject it or send it out.
And does all the glass then end somewhere in a shipping area?
Yeah, once it comes off the line, it's either placed on a metal rack or a box, and that's what's shipped to our customer.
So then, this process goes on in just this building, or is there this process in other buildings?
In this location, Owatonna, we have 6 insulating lines. In the other 2 facilities, we have 2 in each facility. So a total of 10. With the new addition, we'll have 7 in Owatonna.
Well, I want to thank you for having us today, and it certainly is a huge operation here. And good luck with all the add-ons and the development that's going on here. You're quite a presence in our community. You do so much for business, and you do so much for our community. And we're so glad that you shared this with us today, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, good having you. Thanks.
We will take a short break to hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. So please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Rich from Sign Pro and Auto Trim Design, a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show. Come and see us for all your sign and truck accessory needs.
Welcome back to the Owatonna Today Show, your community connection. We hope you enjoyed this segment at Viron and talking with Doug Zerngibel. Quite an operation out there, and it's something to see for sure. Well, that is all we have for you today, but it is time to read our community announcements. Habitat for Humanity of Steel-Watseka area will break ground on the organization's 24th home on Saturday, July 23rd at 603 Glendale Street, the site of the new home. The home will be sold to Daoud Abu Hassan and Nafiso Abdi and their 7 children after construction. Volunteers will build the home alongside the family starting in early August. Habitat for Humanity invites anyone interested in volunteering with the organization to email volunteer@habitatswa.org or call the office at 507-446-0112 to get started. The Owatonna Arts Center will host its annual Secret Garden Tour on Sunday, July 24th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The self-guided tour includes 6 gardens. The day of the event, ticket holders need to pick up a map with descriptions of the gardens to be viewed. The tickets are $10 in advance and $12 the day of the event. You can purchase those at the Owatonna Arts Center, Kotke Jewelers, and SMC Compost. The public is invited to the unveiling of the library mural Arts, Books, and Inspiration at the Owatonna Arts Center on Sunday, July 31st at 3 p.m. The public is also invited to meet Lynette Yanko, the muralist, and to meet the print artist Joyce Francis. Francis has gel prints on display in the gallery and will demonstrate this printing process. The Friends of the Owatonna Arts Center will host a reception for the artist. Well, Sundays in the States Summer Movie Series is going strong. This is located at 215 North Cedar Avenue. It's the lot there where the State Theater space used to be. On July 24th, they're showing Raiders of the Lost Ark, so you'll want to watch that one. River Bend Nature Center will host John Lamprecht, president of the Minnesota Mycological Society, and his wife Claudette, as they present an exciting program about mushrooms on Tuesday, August 2nd, from 5 to 6:30 p.m. The program is open to adults. The registration fee is $10 per person, $5 per Riverbend member, and pre-registration is required by July 29th. For more information or to register, visit Riverbend Nature Center's website at www.rbnc.org or call 507-332-7151. Movies in the Park is still going on, and we have it on Friday, August 12th at Central Park, and the rain date will be August 13th, and Rio 2 will be showing. Movies will begin at sunset, and movie activities will begin an hour before movie time. Sounds like fun. Wolfstock Music Lake Chase Dog Park, August 26th, 5 to 7 p.m., featuring Jake Jones. You won't want to miss that. Wolfstock. Be our guest, serving community meals in God's name. Free meals are available each week in Owatonna at the following locations. On Tuesdays, they're at St. Joseph Catholic Church, Wednesday, Bethel Baptist Church, and on Sunday, Trinity Lutheran Church. And Tri-M Graphics 2017 Annual Photo Calendar Contest is now open. Gather your favorite photos and enter them today and share with your friends and family. $1,000 in prizes will be given away. Only 2 photos allowed per person. Well, we want to thank you for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed visiting with us. We hope you'll join us on Monday when we'll visit with Goat Dispatch in the city of Owatonna with Mayor Tom Coons. We'll get an update. Meanwhile, you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.